Hello, this is Notaspringchick chicken today. Oh, with St. Patrick's Day coming up, yeah, you noticed, right? Not only green things, corned beef, it also makes me think of key lime pie. And key lime is, of course, not just for St. Patty's Day, but it's something that you love all year round. Just ask Gopra. She loves key lime pies.
Oh, and a very important tip, a key lime pie is not green unless they add green color to it.
Ah, very true. So we have a few things here. Of course, key limes.
Yeah, you can actually squeeze the juice out of this and mix it with an egg, with the egg yolk, not the white, and a can of sweetened condensed milk. But we're doing it another way because we're cheap.
Well, no, actually, well, we just happen to have this, and this has been sitting in my cupboard. It's a key lime fruit tart.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and use that. One of the key ingredients is a graham cracker crust, or regular pie crust. And for most of you, you probably, well, sometimes you forget to get the pie crust, but you always have something, well, like broken cookies around the house.
Yep. And
I don't know if you have kids, you probably want to eat all the broken cookies.
The kids basically don't scavenge broken cookies. They want the big ones.
They want the big ones?
They bypass the broken, which was why you've always got.
So you always have all those broken cookies. You know, broken cookies, chocolate chip ones work out great. Although, I guess they're probably not the best with key lime or chocolate chip.
But
these are coconut.
Yeah, coconut, sugar cookies, cookies with sprinkles, they all work well to make crust out of. All you do is you bust them up, you know, a little
I know,
bit.
these are out of the package.
Well, actually, they're broken. Part of them are broken, as you can see in the package, but they're... some are broke, some aren't broken, but it's the same process.
So those are going in here, but what I did was I took half a stick of butter. Okay, here's a whole stick, half a stick. We're going to go ahead and put it in the skillet over here. Okay, hold on just a minute.
I know, it's these modern appliances, you can say they really have instant on.
No.
You find which one that actually comes on.
Now here's the trick, is this stove right here.
No, actually the stove works perfectly, but what happens is it gets cleaned once a week, and when it gets cleaned once a week, the burners are never put back in the right position.
Well, and it's a quirky thing, because part of it is, if you look at it, is I cannot find any more of those.
Oh yeah, no, they don't make the top parts anymore.
And it's custom built into this. So to replace that, I have to change the entire countertop.
The new counters are I think they're an inch plus smaller, the new lids than this one.
Yeah, so then I have to do or change a countertop, which means I need to change all the counters in the kitchen.
And we can't find this tile. I know,
you think it would be easy.
I found one piece of this tile, remember? One piece.
I know, and you think it would be easy, basic white? No.
No, it's not basic white. It's off-white with a little bit of little sprinkles in it, and they don't make that anymore.
I know, and you think it would be easy.
I know.
So we're just going to go ahead and melt some butter, half a cube. There's always lots of good butter. I like tasting.
Yeah, no, it's just, okay, we get really great butter at virtually no cost. That's why we get it. Okay, part of being green is shopping responsibly.
Well, here's the difference. Is if you've got... Oh, who put my honey in here?
Oh, that's not good. Makes it hard as a rock.
Oh, honey does not go in the refrigerator. Okay.
I know.
Here is Country Crock Omega Plus, which actually is pretty good. But when you're cooking, butter tastes so much different than margarine.
You should never cook with margarine. There is an unbelievable difference in the taste of butter versus margarine.
Well, and the other part is, as you notice, I'm doing this on the stove. It changes the consistency of the butter if you put it in the microwave than if you put it on the stove.
Yeah. Okay, you can clarify butter, which is basically you do it to this and bring it to a boil, and that's called clarifying your butter. If you know what, it gives it a little bit more texture, I think, when you cook with it if you clarify it. Yeah, and it will store.
Oh.
Yeah, because it won't remelt, it won't harden up again, which is another reason why chefs use clarified butter.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Because you can set it aside in a container and then pour it.
See, as you can see, old Cam
Well, my family's been in the restaurant business
You've been
since.
cooking a lot longer than I have.
Let's put it this way. How old am I? My family has been in the restaurant business for 70 years, and I started out in the restaurant business sitting underneath counters because that's where my mother would watch me when I was a baby. I got to where I hated restaurant food, folks. So,
Okay, so on this, do I need to let it cool down?
just let it set, and then whiz the. You want to break the ingredients down.
After I pour it in there? See,
No, you break it down first, then pour it down.
See, part of it is I have never done this before, as you can see.
I know. Well, most
in
of it.
fact, you're gonna laugh because this is my one pie pan.
I forgot to bring pie pans with me. As you might guess, I do more cooking than she does.
Because I actually have one other pie pan, which is not flat. It's more of a. But as you can see, I don't cook pie pans. Usually go out and buy pies.
Yeah. Well, actually, in my case, I haven't bought any. I bought the pans. They're all from Marie Calander Pies. We like their pies when they're on sale. We go buy them, and the tins keep melting up, and then I use them to cook
actually,
in.
you know what? I forgot. Those are good tins, huh?
Yeah, those are good.
I took mine back.
I know. I save them all the time because I do use them for cooking. Because
that's because I went and bought another pie.
Yeah, that'd be buy more pies. But actually, like I said, my mother. The one thing my mother would go to another restaurant to buy was Marie Calander. I'll give you a hint. Marie Calander's used to be part of another company. So I won't tell you which, but it didn't have that name to begin with. So.
Okay, you're going to have to stop for 1 minute now.
Okay, we had to stop for a plug-in problem. It didn't want. Okay, not all plug-ins are made equal either.
So we're just going to go ahead. This is on the coarser one.
You might have to shake it a bit. That's why you tend to break it up before you put them in. It makes it a lot easier. Shake it again. I know it seems like a lot of work, but it isn't really. Yeah, okay, once you learn how to do it, she's learning how to do this.
So see, part of this is as you watch me go through these things that you learn on how you're going to do it, so you won't do it.
Because most of this stuff is the first time. See, she's used the crock pot many times, but she's never used an electric skillet ever, and she's finding out there's a difference.
They're in the way of the big one.
Well, that's why you use broken. You don't just toss them in whole.
Oh, well, yeah, you should have told me.
Hence the term broken cookie.
Well, I know, but then you could put them in there and let it break them. Okay. Okay. Oh, now it's
I know.
better. I know. I think I might need more
I
crust.
know. You added the rest of the cookies,
Yeah, so as you can see, I added the rest of the cookies.
which she's still having a problem.
Hold on, I'm going to do this.
I know.
We're going to mix it up a bit.
It does work. If you did find out the problem, it was you got to put it on like ice crush. Yeah, see, ice crush.
Okay, so it helps to put it on high.
Yeah.
But this is really good. So as you can see, I've got this little, that smells so good. Because the cookies that we're using to go with the key lime is coconut.
Yeah. And now you got your choice. You can pour the liquid in with it, or simply put it into a bowl and mix it in a bowl.
Which way works better?
I mean, in your case, I might use a bowl.
I think a bowl, because otherwise it might mush it up and stick to it.
Yep.
So, okay.
Remember, if you haven't done it before, if you've done it a lot and you're comfortable, you do everything in one container. See, but this is her.
See, if you do it,
This is her first time ever.
It'll clog it all up.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. I know. You know it's powdered. You know it's powdered right when it sticks, though. So. But this is all part of the deal. It doesn't really take you a long time to do this.